Hello, Intactivists. In the news this week, we have Nocirc Michigan, Intact America, Eric Clopper, Bruchim, Forin, and much more coming up. In POTS news, we have really big POTS news. Our e-commerce program has been backed by donors like you watching, making it not 2x, not 3x, but 400% more. This is perfect timing. I have made a coffee post if you want to learn more about it. And I'm going to make a special role on my Discord for people that try out the e-commerce program. So you guys can get a role and not be without a role. Go out to my Discord or my coffee, learn about the e-commerce program. It's super cool. This is the coffee post right here. It's very short to read it. It's really awesome, and I appreciate all of my donors that made this possible. And if you have any questions, hit me up on the Discord and they'll get answered. On to Intact America news. Championing change, effective ways to support intactivism. This was an article done by Intact America. I don't typically cover these, but they made an article about how to be an intactivist. And maybe if you read this, you might find new ways to support intactivism. It says ways to support intactivism: educate yourself and others about intactivism, engage with social media, participate in community outreach, support legislative efforts, donate to intactivist organizations, create or join support groups, educational workshops and seminars, challenge media misrepresentation, celebrate intactness, personal advocacy, and those are their top 10 ways. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments, or you can always go to my Discord, especially on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we can talk about it there. Also, in Intact America news, August 8th through 11th, they do have their New Voices, New Rooms in Arlington, Virginia. That is in 9 days and 9 hours of the making of this video right here. And on to Forin. This really isn't big news. This is more of a PSA. Forin no longer has their technician tier anymore because you can go on their Discord for free, I'm pretty sure, and not pay the $5 monthly fee or donation perk. So they got rid of the technician tier. So now their tiers start at biologist at $10 a month. I know there was some confusion about that. I mean, granted, I could be wrong about it, but I'm pretty sure you can get into Forin for free now. It's not $5. So it's actually easier to get on to the official Forin Discord server. If I'm wrong about that, somebody let me know down in the comments. But I'm pretty sure Technician is now given out to you freely. On to Eric Clopper news. So Eric Clopper had the end of circumcision with Eric Clopper. This was with Jen Mayo. She is definitely a beginner YouTuber. She has 130 subscribers. It's got 307 views. If you watch it, that's great. Don't forget to like it. Definitely helps out Jen here. Hopefully convinces her to keep interviewing intactivists. That would be great. She has the Body Literacy Podcast. Now, if you go to the comments, we have a lot of pro-circ comments like, LOL, it is just a little snip. I am so glad I am circumcised. I can't imagine a life full of itching, irritation, head cheese, all because someone is determined to hold onto folds of skin where air cannot get to. And is talking about porn industry and circumcision. I don't know if that's good or bad. I have no idea. But 2 out of 3 at least were definitely pro cutting. I don't know. It's very interesting. Obviously, now that you guys have seen this, you guys can go ahead and leave a comment and talk to these guys. Oh, also, guys, don't forget to like this video as well. Thank you for doing it. I appreciate you. In Bruchim news, so Bruchim is giving their summer update. It says, throughout this summer, we've continued our work supporting non-circumcising Jews. So Bruchim's Chevron gathering on Zoom Thursday, August 1st. So if you want to go ahead, you can easily go and sign up to be a part of their Zoom meeting August 1st. You just click here on the join here, and you can just fill all this out, and you can go ahead and you can hang out with Bruchim. The meetings do take place the first Thursday of the month at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. So this is about every month they do this. And this is also a one-time registration is required to actually go to these meetings. The ethics and implications of Hatafadambri, I don't know how to say any of that. Anyways, Max Buckler has published an essay applying an ethical analysis of the Jewish religious rite of Hatafadambri, HDB, on the debate of child genital cutting. HDB is less physically intrusive than other genital cutting practices, yet Max shows illicit moral concern, including from within the religious community. You can read the preprint there if you want. All right, more words I'm probably going to screw up. Bruchim Rabbinic Fellowship Cohort 5 launching soon. Bruchim has been invited back to speak to 18 Doors, newest cohort of Bruchim Rabbinic Fellows, a unique community of practice where rabbis hone their skills working with interfaith couples and families. The session we're leading will focus on Brit as a fundamental Jewish act with or without circumcision. Applications of Cohort 5 of the fellowship open mid-August. Interested clergy can learn more here. We are delighted to, again, be working with the amazing folks at 18 Door. That's interesting that it seems like they're okay with or without circumcision. I don't know if they're going to push against the circumcision. I'm not really sure. But, hey, if you guys are interested, you guys can learn more by clicking here. You would have to apply to Cohort 5. And in Nocirc Michigan news, just a quick reminder that their next March or booth is going to be September 14th, 2024. So they don't have anything coming up in August. It skips from here to goes over here. So Michigan March for Integrity, that's Saturday, September 14th from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Memorial Park, Royal Oak, Michigan. If you are in the area and you want to go ahead and support Nocirc Michigan, you guys definitely can. And a quick reminder for GALDEF. GALDEF does have an event coming Saturday, August 3rd at 4 p.m. Eastern or 1 p.m. Pacific. You can go ahead and get your tickets. They're about $25 if you want to go ahead and support GALDEF. And if you want to watch a double feature global screening. And a quick reminder that you guys have 52 more days left to go ahead and write a comment to the regulations.gov, your voice in federal decision making about what you want the CDC to go ahead and research. So you guys can have them research more about circumcision and infant circumcision or what have you. All right, and on to the polls of the week. All right, so in the spirit of my last video, how much forgan is going to cost you, I have asked this. How much do you think the forgan's surgery is going to cost when it first gets released? You can include taxes and inflation. So quite a bit of people believe that forgan is going to cost anywhere from $12,000 all the way up to $100,000 because CD&E got picked the most. Only one person thought that it was going to be in the range that forgan predicted of about $10,000, which is B, $8,000 to $12,000. It's very interesting that a lot of people are skeptical of forgan being around $10,000. That is what they've originally quoted in their FAQs. But anyways, guys, if you want to learn more about how much forgan surgery is going to cost you in total, including the whole thing put together, I did make a video about it. We kind of play with some numbers, and I give you some ranges of how much it could cost you. Once again, guys, if you don't like how this turned out, please go to my Discord and go vote, because your vote matters. And on to the fundraisers of the week. We don't have a lot of GoFundMes. Actually, there are no real GoFundMes. Forgan got a $20 donation 20 days ago, but other than that, all the GoFundMes are closed. Like Your Whole Baby last week is closed. There is no GoFundMes really right now, so we just kind of have this right here. And people are still donating to Forgan through GoFundMe, which is awesome. Intact Global Origin litigation effort still at $10. Has not moved at all. And for Prevail over the system, we are at 62% of our $7,000 goal. But do not worry, I'm sure that's going to start moving up quite a bit, especially because our donations are getting matched, and also our 4X e-commerce program now. So I would definitely expect this to start ticking up here very soon. All right, and on to the growth of Intactivism. Last week, Bloodstained Men was at 6,406 followers. This week, they are at 6,415 followers, which is a grand total of 9 people. That is a 0.14% gain for the week. Intactivism putting on a positive gain for the week. Not a huge gain like it was last week, but at least we're still growing at a steady pace. That is awesome. Yes. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. And also thank you for my donors once again for keeping POTS alive. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Bye. A special shout out to our coffee supporters.